Hi everybody, we're here to spend the day at California Adventure. Last time we were here, it was the day before Avengers Campus opened, so we haven't seen it yet. So I'm pretty excited to go in there, see what all the new food is like, and see some of the live shows. It should be a fun day.
Short intro today because we're gonna get in there and start getting some food. I am starving, but just a reminder, if you like our videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much.
Let's go have some fun. Hi Clarabelle. We're excited that your ice cream place opened up today. We're gonna go check it out. That's so cool, they have Clarabelle out today. And it just so happens that her ice cream parlor is opening back up. Look at Daisy Duck, how cute she looks. Hi Daisy. Oh, this is so cool. I love how you can just freely walk in and out of the whole Avengers Campus now. There's Spider-Man. So, this is unexpected, but we are going to get on Webslingers right now. We were going to try to get a boarding group for the afternoon time, but we were able to secure our place here before that, so it's really neat.
Mission Feed Monica has been derailed because we were able to get tickets for Webslingers. So we're super excited. We're gonna see what it's like and we'll let you know.
This is so cool. I love that, like it's an open house. Okay.
And now our project lead, the brilliant, Peter Parker.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we got access to some pretty awesome tech, like Vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff. We have pin particles and Stark Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff, like these spider bots, for example. Check it out. They have this really cool self-replicating feature. Because it's awesome. Buddy, you can stop doing that now. But anyway, you guys are here today to help us test the web slinger vehicle. Using onboard tech, you will be able to sling webs just like my buddy Spiderman.
Hey guys, what's up? I hear you have a bug problem. I'm here to help.
You made it. Great. Threat level is at exponential danger. You might need some help. Perhaps I'll call the Avengers?
Don't worry, everyone. I got this.
Okay, everybody, open house is canceled.
Wise idea.
And I could use some help.
Yes, you could.
Sharon, prep the slinger vehicle.
Already on.
Everyone head to the slingers and we'll team up to stop the spider bots before they destroy the campus.
We're about to get on Webslingers, and this was totally unexpected.
I'm practicing.
Little help here! so Spider-Man really saved the day.
Correct. Downgrading threat level to don't tell Tony.
Actually, better tell Tony.
I think that's a wise decision, Peter.
So we just got off Webslingers. It was our first time on the ride. I did more filming than actual playing, but from what I saw, it looked really, really amazing. What did you think?
Yeah, it's really, really fun. I got the lowest score in our box, but my arms don't hurt that bad.
She disappointed me. Yeah. I will say this, of the rides in the Disneyland Resort that have this type of vehicle and playthrough, which is, I think, what is it, the Buzz Lightyear at Disneyland and the Toy Story Mania. This one by far is the best one. It is really cool. The graphics are awesome. The 3D is really good. And just the interactivity where you move your arm, shoot the webs, it's way better than those other two. It's a really cool attraction.
Super fun.
Yeah. That Quinjet is so cool on top of the Avengers headquarters. I love how they have it set up. It is such a good use of space because it's not a whole lot of room back here in what used to be the Bugs Life area. There's Black Widow and Captain Marvel keeping an eye out over Avengers Campus.
After waiting in line for PIM Test Kitchen walk-up for about 30 minutes, we gave up. Getting in line, we were told that it would be about 20 to 30 minutes to do the walk-up, so we wanted to do that and try all the PIM Test Kitchen things. But on our bad, we did hit it right at lunchtime, about 12:15, which we know better, and I think we've even said before, try to plan your meals off-peak hours. What really threw it off is there was this amazing show with Black Widow and Black Panther, and what happened was everybody started watching the show, I think even the line attendants, and then a bunch of people cut in the walk-up line, and so it just was a mess. And about 30 minutes in, I was really hungry, so we just jumped out of line and we went to the shawarma cart. Matt went and did some recon for me and confirmed that there wasn't much line for the chicken shawarma cart here over by Guardians of the Galaxy. So I was starving, so I've already eaten most of it, but this is the chicken shawarma. It's delicious. The seasoning's really good. The chicken's moist, but the seasoning dries it out a little bit. But you have this tahini yogurt cucumber sauce to dip it in. I didn't have it because there's cucumber in it, but Matt did and he said it was good. And so we just want to let you know that in case PIM's Test Kitchen has a crazy line, in our case the mobile order was going to be 3 hours out. We just jumped out of line. The chicken shawarma cart had very little line. They were out of the Impossible shawarma, but you know, they're still just ironing out kinks and stuff, I think. But the chicken was there, we got it, it was delicious, and we recommend it.
So we're eating over here by the Hyperion Theater. They have it all set up now as seating with the PIM Test Kitchen theme. And we just finished eating shawarma, and I thought it'd be nice to try something sweet. So I went to the Terran treats cart, and I picked up this cosmic orb. And I'll tell you, my first thoughts were when I got it, I was surprised by how cold it is. It's like ice cold. They have it in a fridge. And it is supposed to be raspberry whipped cheese, cream cheese filled. So I'm gonna try it and let you know what it's like. That's very good. You seeing it? It's like bright purple.
Are your teeth purple?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna try one more bite. It's really ice cold inside. It's really cool. Man, that is so good. I like cheesecake, and I like fruit cheesecake, so this is perfect. The bottom, you can see like probably where they filled it. They put like a chocolate in there to cap the hole where they fill it, so there's chocolate in it too. This is really very good. I think it was, I'll put the price up, I think it was about $5. But for what it is, it's excellent. It's an excellent sweet treat.
I'm super excited to try this sweet spiral ration because I love churros, and this basically seems like a spiraled churro. I've heard that it's pineapple flavored, and it does come warm. We took a minute to eat it, so it's not quite warm anymore, but I'm sure it's still going to be delicious.
It is such a deep green color.
It is completely churro texture. The outside's crunchy, the inside is soft. It's definitely pineapple flavor. And I've had this flavor pineapple before in like a candy, but I can't place it. I can't remember exactly where I've had it, but it's definitely a strong pineapple flavor, and it's crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. It's delicious. It's $5.75. I recommend you get it.
So I just wanted to give my 2-cent review on this sweet spiral ration. When Monica was trying to pinpoint the flavor of the pineapple, it reminds me of pineapple soda. So if you ever had anything like here in California, in the West, we have that soda called Cactus Cooler. It's pineapple, it's a mix of pineapple and something else. It tastes like that. It tastes a little bit like a Cactus Cooler, like pineapple soda. It's good. But I'll wait till they come out with more flavors. You're supposed to. So I don't think it's bad, but it's not necessarily my favorite. And knowing now that I've tried that Cosmic Orb, and as I ate more of it after I gave the quick review, inside, just the flavor of that super creamy whipped cheesecake filling was so good that I'd rather have 2 of those than 1 of each. That's just kind of my thought. It's good, but personally I would pass. I'd get a regular churro out on a cart. Get a Fluffernutter churro or some other seasonal churro before I would get this. So we just grabbed a few drinks from Pim's testing labs, and we got the Honey Buzz and the Molecular Meltdown. You could see that there's marshmallows on top, but they are literally, as Monica said, melting down into the beer. So we're going to give these a try and let you know what they're like.
We got 2 drinks here at Pim's Test Lab. The Molecular Meltdown, which is Garage Brewing Company's Marshmallow Stout with marshmallows and ice cream. I already know that I love Garage Brewing's Marshmallow Stout, so I expect to like this a lot. It's really good. It's really creamy. You know, there's ice cream in it, but it definitely tastes like a stout. You taste the beer. My only complaint about it is that walking over to find a table, it was doing the meltdown, so it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I kept having to sip it down because it was spilling all over my hands.
Oh, poor you. You had to drink it before we sat down.
I had to drink it as we were walking to keep all of this from going everywhere, because the meltdown was happening, which was really fun, and now it looks like the meltdown's done because there's no more bubbling and it's not getting any bigger, but it's delicious.
I'm going to go ahead and give the Molecular Meltdown a try. That's really good. Like Monica said, we already know we like this drink, this beer on its own. I could tell you that me and Monica have the better part of a decade in the beer industry, so we're familiar with the brewery and the owners, and we've had it in the past when it was a brand new brewery. It is still just as good as I remember. However, the ice cream and the marshmallows just make it sweeter and a little bit more like dessert, which I really like. I'm not a avid drinker of beer anymore. I feel like I've had enough beer to last me a lifetime. This one is really good. It's like having a nice kind of slow sipping dessert. It's nice and cold, it's refreshing, and the marshmallows and ice cream really complement the stout. It's perfect. On a hot day, want something a little sweet, this would quench your thirst, and it will kind of quench any type of sweet tooth you have. I highly recommend this.
I got the Honey Buzz, Actually, Matt ordered it for me. He knows I like gin. He's not a big gin fan, but he appeases me and lets me get gin drinks for us to try since I like it. It's gin and lemon juice and honey syrup with a honey stick. And this is actually just literally a stick of honey. It's not the type, remember when we were kids and you used to be able to bite off the tip and suck out the flavored honey? It's not that, it's actually just a hard stick that's just straight honey. Although, there's something interesting about the description. It says that it's honey syrup, which usually means that it's not honey. So honey syrup is actually corn syrup with honey flavoring. So it'll be interesting to try this, as opposed to, I'm gonna compare it with my favorite drink, which is the honey bourbon lemonade, because that's my favorite drink in the park. So we'll see if it's got the same flavor, well, obviously a different flavor profile, but let's see if it's just as good. Interesting. It's very honey forward. You really don't taste the gin much at all. I don't know if that's because the stick's been melting right here on the top or if it's the full drink, but you very much get that honey flavor. And again, if it's a honey syrup made with corn syrup and a honey flavoring, again, that could be that honey artificial flavor coming through. But it tastes basically like drinking thin honey. I kind of pick up the lemon, but mostly it's just honey. It's delicious. It's very sweet.
I'm trying a little bit of Monica's Honey Buzz, and I thought I would just chime in to say that, one, this is excellent. But two, I don't know as much about food as Monica does, but I'll tell you this, it tastes like a light honey lemonade, and that's it. I don't taste any alcohol in this. I realize there's gin in it. The honey is really smooth. It's not super thick. It's like a thin honey. It tastes just like honey lemonade. This is like really good. It's much better than I thought it would be. Perfect for a hot day. Excellent. So it is Monica's birthday week, I guess you would say. And she loves tomatoes.
I get a week.
So this is the ride she wants to get on next. So we're walking along Pixar Pier, just taking in the crowds and the scenes and the rides and the atmosphere. And we have a lot of food already ordered at Pim's Test Kitchen, so we don't want to eat a whole lot right now. But we did pass Senior Buzz's churros, and he has one called is it called the Caliente churro? And I had to give it a shot. I want to see what a spicy churro tastes like. So you can see it's covered with some type of red seasoning on it. Let's try it out. It's very good. It tastes like it's a sugar coating that tastes a little bit like cinnamon Red Hots, but there's more hot than cinnamon. That's all. But it's really good. If you like spicy food, for sure you could try it. If you're very sensitive to spice, it might be a little too spicy for you. I think you could handle this, Monica. I think you could take a bite and be okay. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not refreshing on a hot day. It's good, but it's really hot today. So you might want to save this for a day when it's a little cooler. But I like it. If you like spicy stuff, sweet stuff, check it out. It's very good.
thinking, whoa, this story's getting away from me.
Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
Out in the sun they slave away, while we be floating, floating under the sea.
Approaching to me. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad we're gonna miss you. They say.
Oh, that is so cool. I think we are getting one of those pretzels. So there's the menu. We are getting a pimini sandwich and a PB Cube Superb sandwich and a few other things. So we just picked up our lunch, all ordered from Pim's Test Kitchen. We have the PBQ with a little shot of banana shake, banana smoothie, the pimini, the colossal pretzel, and one Choco Smash candy bar. And of course, I got myself a freestyle Coca-Cola drink. I love those. We'll go ahead and let you guys know how all this tastes. It certainly looks delicious.
I am so excited for this sandwich. I wanted it for breakfast, but the line was just too long, so we mobile ordered it for lunch. It's peanut butter and jelly, candied bacon, and banana. I am so excited. And I don't know what they do to candy their bacon. Matt makes a delicious candied bacon with brown sugar and a little bit of chili powder, just baked onto the bacon as it's slow cooked in the oven. So we will see. It's so good. Classic peanut butter and jelly with the banana, and then the bacon adds that salt and kind of smoky flavor that bacon does. I really enjoy this sandwich. I think it's super fun. It's everything I thought it was going to be. And with the sandwich come tater tots, they're cooked well, crispy outside. There could be something added to the salt, like maybe garlic salt. I don't think it's garlic salt though, but it's good. Matt has a better palate than me. He'll be able to tell us. And then this is a little banana smoothie. Very artificial banana-y. I don't love it. I'm glad that I got a little one. I thought about getting the large smoothie, and I'm really glad that I just got this little bit. This part is great. I could probably do without the banana smoothie.
I'm gonna go ahead and try the PB&J cube. It looks really good, and like Monica, I've been wanting to try this one. I kind of love the blue streaks in it. That is really good. Anytime I hear about like PB&J with bacon and bananas, I think of Elvis. Because Elvis used to love these sandwiches. This is so good. This is great. Kids and adults alike would like this. As long as you like all the basic ingredients together, they taste better than they would if you had them all singly. It's really good. It's nice. I tried the tots already. They're good. That flavor that Monica was talking about, she couldn't quite pinpoint. It tastes like sour cream and onion chips to me. It feels like there's a little sour cream and onion flavor. Maybe even a little bit of like that powdered ranch dressing flavor you put in recipes to spice them up. It tastes like that. And then, lastly, the little smoothie. I agree with Monica. It's not the best. For any parents out there, I have a daughter who's now an adult, but if you're a parent and you've had the opportunity to test any baby food you've given your child when they were very little, this reminds me of Gerber's banana baby food. It has that kind of flavor in it. And I only know because when my daughter was very little, one time I had a craving for like her banana food. It smelled really good, so I went and tried it, and oh, it was awful. So this tastes like that. It tastes like Gerber banana baby food. It's not great. I'm glad also that we did not get the large size. We have here the pimini, and it looks very good. It's certainly very thick. It comes served with a little gherkin and a banana pepper and it looks like to be a little sweet red pepper. And it has rosemary ham and salami and provolone as the main ingredients. It also says there is a sun-dried tomato spread, which I think is what is there on top. And it's served with a little bit of an arugula salad and some marinara dipping sauce. So let's give this a shot. And I can tell by looking at it, as part of the meat, there's a little bit of vegetables. I don't know if they're in the meat, almost like a mortadella has like olive in it. Could be, but it looks delicious. Wow, that is excellent.
Dip it in the marinara.
It really tastes the sun-dried tomato. Put a little marinara on it. Let's see now. That is excellent. That combination is Italian seasoning in it, what's in the meat, the ham and the sun-dried tomato and that provolone, and it's a focaccia bread. It's nice and crispy on top. You know, it's got a nice crust. It's excellent. I personally love sun-dried tomato, so I think I like it a little bit more without being dipped in the marinara sauce. But as soon as you dip in the marinara sauce, it has a little bit of a kind of an Italian pizza feel. But it's good both ways. I think I prefer without. This is excellent.
I'm going to try the pimini sandwich, and it comes with this arugula salad. Matt's not a big fan of arugula, but I am. It's actually in the same family as kale and has a lot of the same health benefits, but it's got a tangy flavor that some people don't care for. Sometimes it's described as peppery, but I like it. It's good. It tastes just like arugula. You really don't taste the dressing very much. You can see the dressing, but I don't taste it very much, so it's not like it's a heavy Caesar or anything like that. But it's a good, and it'll be a nice palate cleanser in between sandwiches. Now the star. So Matt said he really liked the tomato spread, and I was hoping that was because it brought a good level of acid to the sandwich, and that's exactly what it does. There's definitely, the tomato's acidic already, but there's some vinegar in with this spread too, and it just brings it all together with the salts of the meat. to make it a really balanced, good sandwich. I love anything that's got a good hint of acid in it, so I really like this sandwich. We got the colossal pretzel. I'm super excited to try this massive pretzel. It's huge. Okay, so this is a beer cheese sauce, and then we just got regular mustard too because you have to have mustard with pretzels. Kind of stir it up. It's really good. You can taste the beer with the cheese. I don't know if you've ever had fondue, but it's a type of maybe Gruyere or a fondue type cheese. I'm not sure what cheese people use in fondue. Maybe it's Fontina, but it's definitely reminds me of like traditional fondue in France that you might put like wine in when you're dipping vegetables or meat in. I really like it. I can see why some people wouldn't like it. It's a different flavor, but I like it. The pretzel is just a pretzel. It's not the best pretzel I've ever had. It's the biggest pretzel I've ever had. But it's good. It's good.
So now it's my turn to give the pretzel a try. I like soft pretzels. I think Monica likes them a little bit more than I do. I've heard mixed reviews on the beer cheese sauce. So I'm going to give it a stir like Monica did and try it. And I've had these pretzels at the Oktoberfest in Munich. And I lived in Europe for 5 years, so I've had them over there quite a few times. So I'm a tough, large pretzel critic, let's say. The cheese is good. There's like a texture to it that almost reminds me of the texture of like maybe powdered mashed potatoes. It's odd. It tastes good. I can definitely taste the beer and the cheese. The flavor's good. The texture's off, and I'm assuming it's because it's not, you know, cheese that they're mixing with beer and melting down right here. It's probably some type of, you know, mass-produced cheese that they have back there. So it doesn't taste like super authentic, but it doesn't taste bad either. I think it's fine for what it is.
So we'll really test your palate. Sometimes a liquid and a cheese aren't going to meld without a binding agent. Could it be uncooked flour?
It could be. It could be. It could be uncooked flour. It almost feels like it's something that if it was holding it all together like in an emulsion, it has somehow separated. That's what it tastes like to me. The flavors are good. I'm being a little critical, but I am, because sometimes Disney makes stuff so good, and then this is kind of a simple thing. It's just like a condiment. You think they could really do a good job with this if they get the pretzel right, and I think the pretzel's good, but I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of just pretzel. I mean, excuse me, just regular mustard. It's good with mustard, as most pretzels are. They offer you the option to get extra cheese when you buy it. Just get the one cheese that comes with it for free. Try it and see if you like it. It's good. It's not great, but the pretzel's good with mustard for what it is, you know, kind of a heavy snack. It's good. So we are watching the Grizzly River Run rafts go by, and me and Monica usually spend about 10 to 20 minutes here every time we come to DCA. One, because it's just beautiful little views. The humidity in the air feels good here. It's nice and cooling on a hot day like today. But mostly we watch because We like to see who's going to get drenched in the geyser here. We can hear we can hear them screaming and yelling, no, 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 no. It's so funny and fun, and I guess it's a tiny bit mean for us to watch, but I like it because they're having fun and they're enjoying the ride, and it's always kind of cool to get that surprise and get that feeling of, is it going to get me? Is it not going to get me?
It's been a long day here at California Adventures. We're having a great time. It is a little warm. My hair's a little humid, frizzed out. So we're gonna go see what we can get into at the Grand California Hotel and whether or not the lounge is letting people walk in from the park to check it out.
Yeah, we frequent the hotel quite a bit. Well, when we had passes, we did. It's really nice during, Halloween time. They have live entertainment and really nice specialty drinks and desserts. Same thing for Christmas time. We like to hang out in the when it's cold outside over there by the fireplace and listen to the Christmas music. So we're gonna go see what it's like now. It is so nice to be back in this hotel. There's always nice piano music in here. They have a really large fireplace, which is really neat on cool evenings. And this is where they'll have specialty drinks and treats during holidays. And then right here is where they set up their Christmas and Halloween displays. And right here on the right is the Hearthstone Lodge, which is where we are going to go and see if we could have a few drinks right now. Just FYI, we were able just to walk right into the Hearthstone Lounge. You can enter into the Grand Californian Hotel from the entrance right there by Grizzly River Run, and you can go back out the same way. You do not need to be a guest of the hotel, and it is really cool to be back. The lounge here is small, but it has a full bar with a TV. They have some ball games going on right now, and they have a QR code right here. You guys can feel free to scan it right here from the video. For my first time being back at the Hearthstone Lounge in over a year, I ordered a smoked turkey. This is my favorite drink here at the Disneyland Resort. I've been drinking it for almost 10 years here. I discovered these at the Cove Bar, which is the bar where that's above the Lamplight Lounge. Back when it used to be Ariel's Grotto, I discovered these. It's Wild Turkey 101 with Red Stag whiskey, lemonade, and grenadine. And at the very end, they put a little bit of smoked syrup in it, and it gives it a smoky flavor, hence the name Smoked Turkey. It is so good. Oh, man, that's great. I'll tell you, if your person doesn't like smoke, they will make it without the smoke. Monica gets one, and she asks them to hold the smoke, and she likes it a lot. So if you're ever out this way and you want a good drink, come into the hotel, because the drinks here are made at the full bar. They're not pre-mixed, so they're just a little bit better quality, and they taste great. Cheers. Hi, everyone. We're getting ready to wrap up our day here at DCA, and we just wanted to go over a few of our observations in case it can help you in your visit. One, we parked at the Anaheim Garden Walk across the street on the harbor side. It was very easy. It cost $30 for the day to park there. We just walked across harbor, and we're through security in like 2 minutes. I should say that the park opened, what time did the park open today? 8 or 9? We didn't get here till 10. So we didn't have to wait through some big line. I would suggest you get here 30 minutes after the park opens. That way you can just walk right through and not have to wait in these giant lines. I realize people get here really early, but you know what? The crowds aren't such that you need to be here super early, especially on a weekday, and we're here on a Thursday. So we got here like at 10, walked right in without any issues. Two, the big one for me, and I think Monica noticed it too, was if you want to eat around traditional eating times, like lunchtime between, let's say, 11:30 and 12:30, or I'm sure for dinner too, whatever, it's like 5 to 6, you either have to mobile order ahead of time or be prepared to wait in line for standby for like 30 to 40 minutes. It was kind of a bad experience for us. What do you think about that, about our lunch experience?
Yeah, it was frustrating to doing this walk-up line, and we asked first and they said it would be 20 to 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes in we were still basically in the same spot.
Yeah.
So they're just really busy right at those times, and we know better than to be hungry at those times. So we should have grabbed something to eat before lunch.
So what we did is we just got out of line, went and bought shawarma at the shawarma cart. It was instant. There was no line. We sat down and ate that, and while we were eating, then we could concentrate on what we want to eat later, and we just mobile ordered something for a few hours later at Pim's Test Kitchen.
And that was perfect. The mobile ordering at 3:40, we walked right in when the food was ready.
Right.
People who were standby getting food at that time too were walking right in.
Yeah.
Food was available. Seats still weren't great. Somewhere to sit to eat still stresses me out a bit, but we were able to find some seats a little bit further away.
Right. I think she was talking about it was hard to find seating. I will say that's a frustration. The Marvel's Avengers Campus is a small area, and it's just packed in there in the seating areas. So if you want to sit down, you have to kind of go past Guardians of the Galaxy out towards like the Hollywood area and sit in that area right next to the Hyperion Theater. It's all been rebranded with Pim Test Kitchen graphics. Sit in there. There's plenty of seating, but to sit actually right next to Pim's Test Kitchen is very difficult. It's just packed in there.
The other thing with shows, too, is there's a lot of great shows at Adventure Campus, which is great.
Yeah.
But if there's one you want to see, you want to figure out what time that is and make sure you see it, because we would have liked to have seen the Wakanda Warriors and also Spiderman, and we didn't realize that their last shows were before 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So the park's open till 9 today, and we just kind of thought, oh, well, we'll see it later. And after we ended up with our mobile order at like 3:40 or whatever,
right.
The shows were done.
Yeah, we kind of missed the last Spider-Man show by that time, yeah.
And the Wakanda Warriors.
Yeah, the crowds are back. So I think you be ready when you come here that you're going to be waiting for the good rides for an hour. We've noticed that like Soaring was an hour line pretty much the whole time. Guardians of the Galaxy was a 45-minute line pretty much the whole time we were here. So kind of normal for a weekday. So, but other than that, it was a great experience. We loved it. And we're going to be back next month. We're coming back. So anyways, hope this helps. We appreciate you watching today. We had a good time. We like doing this for you. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you again real soon.